when you take into consideration the history of the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, they'll come out there, they'll open the season, they look tough and what have you, but the Giants find a way to get things done, and they find a way to answer to the bell. My problem with your Cowboys is that they always seem to be talented. We know they have a quarterback who can actually throw the football. We know they've got some receivers. We know they have a running back. We know that their defense is supposedly improved this year with the addition of Claiborne they drafted out of LSU and grabbing Brandon Carr in free agency. But somehow, some way, it just seems as if when it really rolls, when it's really time, they will find a way to
Okay, so you think the spread is too low then? You think
No, I think
higher?
it's about right, or they'll win by a few more points. That's all. I mean, it doesn't
3
matter.
or 4 points?
I'd say the Giants probably win by 7.
So, okay, well, then you think the spread should be that high?
Probably a little bit higher.
Okay. Well, you know what? I might shock you with this. I am with you on this one. And again, they are only my Cowboys when I pick them to win, and I'm not sure I want to pick them this year. I'm just not sure. Wow. This might be the toughest schedule in all of pro football, and it starts in the wrong place, wrong time for the Dallas Cowboys, which is why I think this spread should be, and again, this is a spread factor, not who's going to win by how much. It should be at least 6 playing the Giants in their building on a night they're going to raise another banner, and emotions are going to be spilling over in that place, let alone gasoline having been poured on the fire the entire offseason, starting with the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, saying, I can't wait to kick their behinds. He was talking about the game that will come up October 28th at his place, his billion-dollar playpen. Right. But that quote is already on that board.
But go ahead. Please, go ahead.
This is the problem. It's not. Jerry Jones is a hell of an owner. Respect the man, but he don't know how to run a football team. It's not out. I can say it. It is. Listen, look at the facts. When's the last time that we've gone to the playoffs? Don't even count the one time. You know, that team in the 90s, Jimmy Johnson put
that one time.
You can't count it because it doesn't count. Yeah. Jimmy Johnson put that team together. You run him out of town. The worst thing that could have happened to the Cowboys and Jerry Jones is winning that Super Bowl with Switzer. Since then, it's like he thought he had the formula. Since talent don't do anything.
Fair point.
It's only 10% talent is 90% discipline. And in the National Football League, you need a team. It's not about a star player. So even you put a constellation of star players together, it still doesn't mean that they're going to gel and do anything together as a team.
Skip Bayless, this man has had an illustrious career as an actor. I never knew you were a preacher. I love it. I love it. Preach the gospel, because somebody never listens to that point. Somebody that I sit across from every day, he don't hear that kind of stuff, Omar. He doesn't hear it. He doesn't hear it.
Wait, did the Cowboys, what was it, 3 years ago, did they win the NFC East?
So
After
what?
I predicted they would win the NFC East?
So what? So what?
Did they win a playoff game?
Are they measured by
Did they do that?
One playoff game in how many years? In how many years?
I don't care.
In how many years?
I don't care.
I think it's 16 and 17 years. Yeah. One playoff game doesn't count. Come on. It doesn't count.
You've got to let it count.
It doesn't count.
And the Giants have won 7 of the last 9 against the Cowboys, and we've got a defending Super Bowl champion here kicking off tomorrow night.
Find a way to get it done.
Defending champions haven't lost a season opener since 1999.
Well, there you go, which is back to my game point. I'm going to preach to your choir here. Jason Witten ain't going to play in this game. They're just blowing a bunch of smoke about that. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it, and that is Romo's #1 security blanket. So forget about that. Des Bryant, I'm not sure just how effective he's going to be. He's got a bum knee, and he's coming off a bad offseason with a cloud hanging over his helmet going into this game. And then you mentioned the cornerbacks. Brandon Carr has done a bunch of mouthing himself, and he better back it up, because he's going to be in the crosshairs. And the rookie cornerback they drafted, you're throwing him into Eli's fire at Giants. Really? You're going to do that in the opening game? And finally, this is my crushing point. I saw the New York Giants terrorize the Chicago Bears in the 3rd preseason game. Their rebuilt offensive line. Dallas's offense, you think that all the pieces are in place for Dallas. The offensive line pieces are not in place. And I don't think they're going to be, maybe later, maybe by game 8, 9, 10, maybe. But now, against the best pass rush in pro football, I'm going to give your Giants that. They annihilated Jay Cutler in the 3rd exhibition game for an entire half. Romo will be running for his life. Will he pull some off? Yeah, he'll pull off 1 or 2. But listen, in this game, in this place, it's wrong place, wrong time. That spread should be at least 6, and you may be right. It should be maybe a 7-point game.
Omar, you're a fan of these Cowboys. What are your expectations for this season?
This season, I mean, Skip just hit a lot of good points. You know, the O-line, we'll see happen, moving free to the right. We'll see with the D. I want to give Rob Ryan a chance. Our secondary has sucked, basically, for like the last 3 seasons. That's really our weakest link. If we can run the ball, you know, give Romo some time back there in the pocket, get these receivers to get Miles, where you at, baby?
Yeah,
everybody putting the onus on Dez. Miles, where are you at?
Right.
Ever since when they brought in Roy Williams, it's like Miles just flew off the cuff.
Well, he's terminally hamstrung, right? I mean, it's seriously. Well, it's like every game it's some issue.
Right. Yeah, if you know, I would like an 8-8 season. You know, I don't have my expectations.
Wow.
I mean, I would like that.
Do you realize what you're saying?
I don't even expect that. This is where I'm at with it. I'm just a realist. Garrett's offense is too vanilla. It just period. It's like looking at a high school offense being run on an NFL football. No disrespect to Garrett. I'm just being honest.